in this campaign. All right. Last time, our glorious and competent crew was docked at the most suspicious spaceport in Imperial space, but also the only one that we actually have is Footfall. Yay! And we were here looking for replacement to our crew who died in a horrible, terrible circumstances involving Gellerfield failure. May their souls find peace, as unlikely that may be. Uh, when we found ourselves, when we found out that our Mechanicus friend, our explorer, was in the gentle grasp of the Inquisition. Mhm. As Sigma stalled and delayed. As Sigma stalled and delayed, the Inquisitor, how do I say, made him offers to hand over the rest of the crew and, well, get not only the ship, but, he'll be off and we'll just die. The rest of the crew will just die horribly in the Inquisitor's hand. Well, none of that seemed to work out as the rest of the crew arrived to the Inquisitor's hidey hole, where everyone who'd gotten to nosy had been shot and everyone else been ushered away. Following the Inquisitor inside, we found ourselves face to face with our new foe, who, very rudely accused all of us of horrible heresy, called Marius Train Red Eye, and, gave us all a bunch of deals, which none of you guys, as Marius Train is very proud to note, accepted. As, after that, negotiations broke down. Guns were raised, and the Inquisitor vanished in a rain of bullets from our esteemed Jace. However, the real threat was not the Inquisitor, but his leashed Psyker, who, at the death of his master, opened himself completely to the void, ushering in something rather horrible. The sting morphed and mutated the Psyker's body as we battled with the Inquisitor's guards until it was something truly horrifying. So tough, barely anything we had could even scratch it. But worst of all was the psychic powers it carried on from beyond the void, a gaze that almost took down Jace and Marius from its mere presence. But, thanks to the good work of our man with the hammer, Welton Brand, and the rest of the crew, we were able to take the monster down. And as we left the building, we found out that Marius, having ordered the tank, had found also that NY4N happened to be the erstwhile pilot, having taken care of the remaining two inquisitorial guards who had, let's just say, unwisely tried to open fire against the tank, one of the better tanks, in fact. And were now stains up on the wall. And
I think
Oh,
those
yes.
guards that were in the room, they failed the gaze attack
Yes.
and they fucking died, like turned into chaos
Yeah.
spawn.
They died horribly. So yeah. One last thing as well, the Inquisitor had a golden box, I don't remember what it was called specifically. He said that all the answers were inside of it, very suspiciously and ominously, but we do have it now. Yay! No horrifying mutations for Sakispus.
But you hit 10 corruption points?
Don't worry about it.
Think about it.
That's worrying.
Again,
you failed the whole not
don't-
worry,
Don't worry about it. Still, as I mentioned, as I mentioned, hold on.
Like Donut, you had one job not to worry and you failed.
I got it.
Fluffy boy. Come on. Come on. It's okay.
But yeah, what I mentioned previously, that I think I might have made a mistake, but fuck it, we bowl. It's rated, but again, don't worry about it, it's fine.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry about it.
And also, I think it's partially important that part of the previous session, some dirt has been aired by the Inquisitor.
Mm-hmm. Sakis with too many crimes to mention. Welton Brand. What was Welton Brand's crime again? Mm-hmm.
I think it was a vague, nondescript heresy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, Jay's shooting a officer and getting the heck out of Cadia.
Which honestly should surprise no one.
I
I think Jake's basically admitted to it way back when.
This is your plasma burster incident. And Marius was blamed for leaking of critical information, though that was a bit vague. Oh yeah, that was the same as Welcome as well. And piracy as well from Marius. But as we can see, Marius is a good and nice guy who would never stoop to piracy. Anyway, let's look displacing it out of here.
I'm assuming you guys are fleeing back to the ship.
Yep.
I believe we have overstayed our welcome.
Yep, grabbing the golden box or whatever it was that the Inquisitor left behind and getting the heck out of here.
Well, I shall bring you up here. Let's see. Oh yeah, you guys are at football.
I believe after getting supplies and the gear outfits, especially, our plan was to get back to that elder ship.
The plan, we got a bunch of engineers and we head back to the elder ship, and after that we were gonna head to, it was Crackskull, but it was one of the Orc planets to fulfill another obligation we had. So, time to jump from Footfall to Cobalt.
Oh my god, ass! I just saw what you sent me. Well, Julius, pick someone to roll 3D100 for me.
Sure, 3D100s. 88, 49, 24.
Nothing terrible happens on the way back
Shocking.
to come on. That's what it was.
Yep. Alright. As we arrive there, is our prize still waiting, or will Marius Train have to swear a bunch?
It does appear to still be there, yes.
Nice. Then, with his crew of surprisingly competent engineers, we set up shop here a bit, salvaging and pillaging from the nearby wrecks and such to try and repair this thing. And since last time any unsupervised explorers were knobbed by ghosts, we'll send some of the Astartes sisters, I believe they have some protection against the ghosts to try and stop this whole, part of the ship, part of the crew thingy.
Yeah, the Adeptus Sororitas or something, how it's pronounced.
So you're going to try to fight your way back in and exorcise the ghosts?
Oh, we have the bomb. We could just use that thing if that's necessary. Mm. I believe the ghosts were just kind of okay with us going in. I believe. Mm. Mm-hmm. Do.
As you go back into the ship, the ghosts appear but do not attack.
Mm-hmm.
And they motion for you to follow, and they start leading you to the bridge.
All right. All right. So we heading towards heading where the ghosts are leading us. Marius Crane leads the way. A little bit worried, but still, confidence is the surest shield against the Emperor's enemies. I'm sure that's how it goes, right? Mm.
As you get to the bridge with your entourage, you find the Archon sitting in the captain's chair. And he
Okay.
looks at you and says, "The reason I have yet to kill you is because you've freed me from my torment below and have extricated my ship into real space."
You mean my ship, of course. Hmm.
If you wish to try to make it to your ship, please do remember that my ship is better weaponry than yours.
Wait, I thought we like soul grenaded this dude.
I don't think he used it yet.
Yeah, we didn't get a chance to because we went to go leave the ship and then immediately got ambushed by other Dark Elder.
Yes.
Right. Oh, course. Our apologies. We forgot to cleanse your spirit.
Clicks the bomb, the explosion. Mm.
Temporary lack of cognizance due to
Okay.
ambush.
Just to be sure, we're talking about the guy who possessed his own corpse here, right?
Yes.
Didn't he get kind of obliterated by Welton's hammer?
I mean, he's a ghost.
Yeah. I presume that sort of thing would kill it, but hey, that goes my in-game character knowledge of ghosts as well. Mm.
If you wish for me to use my ship for you, what would you offer me?
Continued existence.
That's a good starting offer. Mm.
Is that?
He doesn't know about the bomb.
Yeah, I mean, we could precisely say that. Continued
Yeah.
existence.
Mm.
Someone just hold the detonator in their hand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You present the bomb.
What did you say?
You present him with the bomb.
Wait, we didn't plan it?
No. Do we tell him that there's a bomb specifically? Mm. No. Let's see. How do we do this? Well, I think before we give any specifics, we just say, as Welton said, your continued existence. And Marius nod. Yes, that would be a big starting a good opening offer. Mm. Mm. I've heard you, Dark Elder, fear death more than most. Mm. Or what comes beyond being a ghost, I suppose. Mm. So yeah, does he have anything to say to that?
if you have some way to protect me from the other side's influence, then I would accept. Not actually sure what Eldar would call the war. Other than the war.
What's that?
Not even sure what Eldar would call the
Immaterium.
war. Immaterium.
Probably just Slanish's sex dungeon, not gonna lie.
Nice.
Is that better or worse than the Dark Eldar sex dungeon?
It's Slanish, yes. They are but a pale imitation.
So
Like, isn't Slanish just like kind of the worst of the Dark Eldar degeneracy?
oh well, it's because Slanesh will devour Eldar souls because that's how he was born and that's how he gets more power. So
which is why this guy wants your yellow pills.
Yeah. The Eldar use spirit stones to protect themselves. If they die, their soul goes into the stone. Whereas the Dark Eldar have a trade with Slanesh that they sacrifice other souls so they don't get devoured.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but we both know how that's actually going to work, is they're going to get devoured anyway.
Out of character, this guy and his crew are basically shoved into a giant ass soul stone themselves.
Mm-hmm.
You guys don't have enough knowledge of Eldar for that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. Marius raises an eyebrow at that. Well, I mean, we could definitely oblige. We aren't exactly fond of the warp or the immaterium, as you call it, ourselves, so we were bringing an engine, a shield to protect this ship from it as we take it into the warp.
Oh, if only you knew how many sharks that go around every soul. But yes, our captain is right.
Mm-hmm. How do I say? Marius also continues. But we've bested you once, Arkan. So what would you bring me if I were to allow your continued existence on this ship?
At that, one of the nearby shipwrecks violently explodes as he dark lances it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm pretty sure this is like a camera or something showing it as he looks smug and everything.
Basically.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Captain, you can't be seriously expecting us to trust another Dark Elder at the Emperor Forsaken Word.
That is why I'm asking him if he brings us anything else but the unexpected, expected betrayal the moment we get this ship fixed. Mm-hmm. As an Arkan, you must know you're not always willing to show your hand quite easily.
I would never betray you instantly after you fix my ship.
It tilted my head.
That's oddly specific wording there.
I feel like that's a +100 to scrutiny or something like that.
Lying.
What was that?
He's not lying, but it's there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Captain, for what it's worth, it doesn't seem like it's lying. But of course, the ultimate choice is up to you.
Because you'd be expecting him to immediately betray you. Why would he immediately betray you when he can betray you after you let your guard down?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's the gimmick, right? That's why I asked, like, how do we know you're not just gonna betray us the moment we get the ship fixed?
So I'm not going to betray you the moment we're going to get the ship
Because you'd expect him to
we later down the line.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's smart enough to wait till you don't expect it.
Mm-hmm. Like 5 minutes after we get the ship fixed, when he fails his will save to not backstab us. Um, no, if we're willing to work together, you're going to have to give me some sort of guarantee, a two-way lease, so to say. Some way that your betrayal would hurt you as much as it would hurt me. Hmm?
As you can see, I'm not quite physical. I can give you my word, that is much.
Mm-hmm. I do believe you are somewhat rather. Uh-huh.
Find ways around the truth.
Yes, you Dark Eldar dance around it, never quite daring go all the way towards it.
He is openly lying about that if he scrutiny tests him.
I mean, I don't even have to scrutiny test to know he's lying. Let's be real here.
Not spending fate points.
Suggest this. He seems to be lying about saying Archons never lie.
What a shocker. What a lying bastard.
Yeah, right. Of course. An Inquisition never killed someone innocent.
I like that. Hero.
The Inquisition never kills anyone innocent. Because if you're killed by the Inquisition,
You're by default guilty.
exactly.
Yes. The truest test of
It
innocence.
doesn't matter if you were a heretic before they killed you. Since they killed you, it means you're a heretic.
Yes, the truest test of innocence in the Warhammer universe. If you die from the Inquisitor's bullet, you're guilty. If you survive, no human could have survived that, you're guilty.
I mean, if you survive, you're definitely guilty.
Yeah, that's the problem, right? No human could have lived that, so you're very much guilty. So, let's see.
I got a feeling we're gonna end up on a Tomb World eventually.
Eventually, where are you guys going next?
Orc gaming.
Well, like you were talking about going and helping the tech priests who wanted help.
And then there was the
There's also the Orc planet.
yeah.
The Orc planet was the choice, the thing we were thinking about heading to, considering it was rather nearby.
I will.
And we'll get, paperwork sorted. But first and foremost, let's deal with this Dark Elder. Does Marius have enough information to tell that the captain's, the Archon's soul has to be bound by something physical? He doesn't know about soul stones, but the fact that the ghosts have been arriving from the ship when he was hurt, and that they fixed the ship when they got more souls. That's kind of the information he has.
I could ask the machine spirit.
Give me a sec.
I'd rather we could stop consulting spirits altogether, to be honest.
Yes, I do not particularly like the idea of trusting this person, but I'd also rather not have to bang my head against the ghosts every time I give a command to this ship. A willing crew is always worth more than one press gang into service. And I'm not sure why, but the captain is a lot more lucid since we've breaking him free from that Eldar planet. I have a feeling we might be able to get something done here.
And then inevitably stabbed in the back. Yeah.
Don't worry, we might have a plan here.
Or I suppose dark glance to the after.
To shreds, he says.
Which red?
Atomized, you say?
I try to peer closer.
It's through the floor, so
Oh my god, 3 guesses you've got to spend my
Actually-
fucking XP still.
actually wait. Given what you have,
Oh, okay. Ah.
Hmm.
Okay.
I did open the book. I still haven't spent my fucking 1200 XP. Jesus fuck. Oh.
Nice hoarding.
Yeah.
to clarify, I'm sending secret stuff to your psyker.
Yeah, no, I get you. We're just memeing around.
I'm trying to wrap my around that.
Do I just start pumping XP into willpower?
Which I'm willing to say it out loud, but the psyker probably wants me to keep it secret.
Oh dear.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna make a roll and I try to figure out how I can potentially use this. I don't have Xeno stuff, but I don't know. Just gonna can I roll either Psychers or Warp and apply penalty?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so either Psychers, which I'm not sure if that will be enough because I rolled flat.
More of a war.
And okay. Yeah, just gonna spend a fate point. No, even worse.
Don't forget your D10.
It's like, well, you want it? You want it?
Well, I mean, you don't have 100% sure how you could use it, but you guys do have a bomb that supposedly severs souls.
Yes, we do.
Okay,
And so that could be.
so Captain, I'm not gonna risk making up. Actually, fuck it. It's like we are standing pretty close, I imagine. So, fettered, thought sending. Yeah. So mentally, Captain Brain, for now, here's. Oh, by the way, Captain, if you need to be sure what is the right place to place the bomb, yeah, I have it. I see that this ghost is tethered to something. So, you know, a nice collar to make him behave.
Yeah. A physical destruction would be enough, or would we have to use the special one?
Oh no, I think like with the special bomb that we have, if we place it near it, if this goes off near that amalgamation of salt stuff, then that's gonna be gone. Danzo. Kaput?
Yes. And the Archon banished. Yes, I suppose that works just as well. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, might as well show our hand. Marius just looks at the straight of the Archon and goes, first and foremost, what would you expect to gain from working under me?
As you promised, my continued existence,
Mm-hmm.
which of course would include gaining and gathering power as we continue your wonderful adventures across the sector.
Yes, and he's Xenos soul, that would be our enemy, you would be fair to take, though of course none of the Emperor's kind.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck me.
Mm-hmm. It would be rather cool if you made it, but holy shit, it would be dangerous. Nevertheless. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Email fast.
Well then.
What's up?
Mm-hmm.
As
No.
Well then. Okay.
Oh, yeah. No, okay. Let's not say well then. Anyway. All right. Mario Strain just goes very well then. In exchange, I will be in exchange for your continued existence. How do I say? I'll place a guarantee of my continued existence, so to say. As I see, as you have clearly no reason to enjoy our existence beyond a certain point. In exchange for, as I said, the souls of the Xenos that come alive, your continued existence, we'll be placing a bomb next to your soul stuff, or whatever you may call it. Hmm.
you see his face just kind of goes, it doesn't frown, it just kind of goes flat back. And he
Mm-hmm.
just says, acceptable.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Marius, asks Sextus during the Vine Link. Do you think he seems sincere? No, plus 10. Hmm.
Captain, it's the Dark Eldar, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna roll. Just give me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna spend. And I believe I still get that plus 10 from you when I'm rerolling.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind. Let's see. Close, but no. I still spend that fate point.
So yeah. Presumably he just sounds reasonable and respectable. Well,
I
he's a
just-
Dark Elder.
I just shrug. You know, Captain, your guess is as good as mine.
Mm,
And speaking of guesses, we really need to talk about something after this is done.
of course. Sounds good to me. Well then, Marius, does a small bow. I'd shake your hand, but I doubt either of us would really enjoy this occasion, if it's even possible. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Very well. My men will be bringing on the equipment, salvaging some of the nearby fields, and will bring the ship to tip-top shape. Remember, no souls of the Emperor's under the Emperor's command. Mm.
If I sense that a soul is of one of you, Monkey, but not following the Emperor, is it mine?
Sorry, can you say that again?
If one of you monkeys has a soul that is, let's say, not influenced by the Emperor, but a different being, is it's mine.
Marius ponders for a little bit and just looks. Welton, what do you say? Hmm?
He is not in the room right now.
A rip. Mm-hmm. Rest in peace, our only moral compass. Mm-hmm.
I think he's checking on the meat.
Mm-hmm. Shout loudly. You know, Zach, maybe he hears us. Uh-huh. Yep. Well.
I'll just go ask him real quick.
Yep.
To be fair, my response would be like, why do we care about souls that have already abandoned Emperor's Light?
Mm-hmm.
Walton says no.
Mm-hmm.
That is in fact not a good thing.
Yeah. Not a good thing, eh? Marius hesitates a little bit. Sakis already is like, who gives a shit? So we look towards Sigma and Jace.
Any souls belonging to the mechanicum is by extension the property of the Omnissiah.
I'm more thinking about those taken by chaos.
Mm-hmm.
They are rusted cogs in the great machine, not fit for their duty.
And even as much as I may hate heretics and traitors, even I'm a little bit perturbed at the idea of their very souls being tortured.
Mm-hmm.
Their souls are forfeit to the ruinous powers. What does it matter
Who does the torture?
if their souls are given to yet another?
Mm-hmm.
Because unlike chaos, we don't trade in human souls. We're better than that, surely.
Correction. We just killed a member of the Imperial Holy Inquisition. As humanity has long since been steeped in blood.
It's too fair. It wasn't our fault that the Inquisitor was full of shit.
Trading in blood and souls aren't the same after all, Sigma.
Are you saying he told falsehood when you fled Cadia, killed an officer?
I had a very good reason for that, Sigma, and I'd be very careful about what you're saying.
Well,
else.
So I didn't go credit. What was that, Simon?
Or else.
Ladies, no one in this house of glass can throw stones without issue. Let's hold on for a moment, shall we?
Yeah, from the sounds of it, it sounds like we've all done something to get us thrown out here.
Well, Marius sighed a bit. From what I can tell, it's a 2v2, leading the choice to me.
You're the captain after all.
You
That's only
don't
right.
know so smart about it. All right. I presume they'd be tortured for your strength and power. Captain, Arkin, I mean.
What was that?
I suppose those souls will be tortured for your power and enjoyment.
Likely.
What an awful choice, not gonna lie, out of character.
Welcome to Warhammer 40k.
Welcome to Jackass.
It's like out of character. The more
What?
Like, the more happy the Archon is to be with us, the less likely it is to stab us in the back next 5 minutes when he loses his next willpower saves. But, you know. But on the other hand, that's a fucking terrible thing to do to anyone. Like, I can, you know, Marius can justify it against Xenos, but it's a bit harder against humans. His eyes. Alas, any deal must be two ways. You may have the souls of those who have forsaken the Emperor. They weren't bound for anywhere good, anyway.
Understood.
Wait, are you talking sacrificing souls to Slanesh?
He will be torturing them and then ripping their souls apart and using them as the soul shield.
Oh god, yeah, they do that with anybody.
No. They were wondering how Welton would feel about it doing to humans that are with Chaos and not the Emperor that he senses.
Oh, he wouldn't give a fuck. You did it to the souls of the Emperor, yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Somebody said a compromise is a deal made when no one is entirely happy. Why do I feel like Sakis says that like wisely and Marius Train like, shut it, I made the deal. Alright, let me write that down on the bad decisions. But yeah. But yes, after we are done with here, probably eking out a bit more of the plan, Marius heads away and go like beckons to Sakis to follows. You wanted to speak with me?
Person, it can
What was
be as private.
After the deal is made and Matthias Train heads out, he beckons towards Sakis saying, You wanted to speak to me?
That is correct.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kinda touches upon what we have set upon before. And again, as it was proven, we are really not in a position to throw stones in this House of Glass, Captain.
Mm-hmm.
But I must say, I am really, really curious. Because the Inquisitor didn't lie, but of course, they also never really tell the whole truth. And seeing that we shed the blood against some personal enemies, I think a little bit of a trust exchange could work. Because you probably you are not Captain Red Eye, but what's the deal? There's something either with you or with your family.
There's a lot of deals between me and the family and the patriarchs of the Train Dynasty. There's those old hogs. It's between me and them, I suppose, what they've done with this. But let's just say I didn't willingly become a rogue trader, so to say. I was banished, exiled by a foul plot hatched by those old codgers and fools to strip me of my titles and send me out. Now, it was hastily done, and I managed to retain much of my economic strength, but still, most of House Train's fortunes are out of my reach by this point.
So what? They craft this story that you are Captain Red Eye?
It's as pleasant as I would be think. It's still a strange thing, as House Train has had it out with Red Eye for almost 150 years now. It's been a bit of a family vendetta, so I have no idea why they're claiming I am him. Though I do have some worrying suspicions, it says, but those are just suspicions.
Well. Scrutiny, where is it?
We are slowly settling into the Civil War period of the
Yes, Civil War period. Matthias Train is not telling you everything, but he seems to be mostly honest.
Oh, very well. At the
Don't
very
want to know
least-
what heresy I committed.
At the very least, it doesn't seem like you are Captain Red Eye, but I must say, knowing what I know about Ruinous powers, if this really is some deep 6-layer plot that you are leading us into some sort of great trap, I'm sure the plotter would approve.
I'll tell you this. I'll do anything I can for the people under my control to be led by a strong, just hand. But how do I say it?
Justice. It is a lofty concept. But well, my fuck off. Feathered bastard. Anyways, that was out of character. There's a momentarily like shudder and Sakispis, even though you do not see anything, or their shoulder like pats the shoulder like you know you patting something out from it. And oh well, let's just say that my worries for now have been assuaged. But I must say that this recent track record, Captain, we are really not having much luck in finding allies.
Well, you're very much correct there. We have a couple of planets to our sides, and Eldar out for our blood. However, we have a proper ship now. And I'm sure that the Dynasty, asking for us to deliver the paperwork into the Orc territory, would be more than willing to aid us if we get on their good graces.
Yeah, I guess time will tell how much more pull your family has. After all, if they send one Inquisitor after us, we'll see if they send another.
Marius like spits to the side. They've already spent too much bloody money. Ugh, shit is like no mind. But then he looks straight at Sakispis. My briefing gave you most of your backstory, he says, why the Inquisition are so unwilling to trust you. But I can't help but feel like there's more about it. I gave you some honesty. I'd like to expect some from you.
I survived where no one else did. My light shined, well, brighter than the rest survived the void. And I
We did
truly,
doing that.
I truly do hope that
Dodge wrong.
No?
I survived fully
Every degree of
Did-
success.
due to my own faith to the Emperor. And
Was that-
even without scrutiny,
I didn't really do a lot of
for
it.
this is what Sakispis truly believes. But then,
Want me to send it to you anyway?
but well, maybe Inquisition believes that, well, that such pure faith is not possible, and there must be some nefarious idea that maybe I received help from a different source.
That's how we can do it.
Which of course would be completely foolish, as I'm quite aware what lies in the warp and what tender mercies my soul would receive if I ever found myself there.
Well, I suppose that makes much of a sense. They are not. Inquisition tends to be unwilling to believe in much of anything or anyone.
They simply believe I am corrupted, swayed to the patch of the enemy with the capital E, and you should know by now that they merely need to suspect, and that is enough for them.
Well then, Marius says, and gives you a nod. I appreciate your honesty.
Right back.
And let's head back to business for now. And let's hope we've put this episode of this episode behind us and can get back to getting rid of Captain Red Eye.
Of course, I will continue to serve Captain as I did so far.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's my scene.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Yeah.
indulging me.
Gladly. Okay. One thing, Zach, I need to ask is the Inquisitor left behind some sort of recording of some kind?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. This is something Maria Strain could watch in private.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'll send you message.
Yep. How ominous. Uh-huh. Don't worry about it. Ah, yes, you pat me on my back with your third hand.
I come back.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So
Sorry.
yeah. Mm-hmm. But yeah.
So,
Mhm.
you're all set with your wonderful fleet of 2 ships.
Mm-hmm. An armada fit for the stars. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If I recall, I said that the facility required is on Crack Skull.
Yeah. The paperwork. Mhm.
Yes. Is that where you wish to navigate to?
Yep, I think so. We spend some out of character time fixing the ship up, and once it's back up, we get it into order, launch the thrusters, and head straight towards Crack Skull. Mm-hmm.
The ship is the reward. You would have gotten Puppet Factor if not for the ship.
Mm-hmm.
That is fair.
Mm-hmm. Ah, yes. Marius Strange, just no gambling on the ship when he hears about it.
It's not gambling if it's a certainty, Captain.
Got it, James. Get back to work. Mhm.
Where? Julius,
Yes,
please roll me a D100.
very well. Dun, 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 22. Hmm. My entire crew is betraying me now. Even Sigma is ignoring my orders.
I serve the Omniscient.
I should have you all court-martial for insubordination.
Already have it.
I will need you all to roll me willpower. As the flight from Cobalt Crack Skull, which normally should only be a few days,
Dragon.
seems to take weeks, if not months, depending on who you ask. But when you arrive,
So fucking close.
Mm-hmm.
the ship computers, as well as the tech priests, can note that only a few seconds have passed since you first entered the warp.
Yay, warp shenanigans.
Yay.
Nifty.
Those of you that failed, roll a d5 and you get that many insanity points.
Oof.
Nice.
Man.
We have entered into real space in exactly 1.246109 seconds after departure.
I have 20 insanity points now.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh boy.
What happens at 30? I think you have to make a check at 10 as well for a minor thing.
Mm-hmm. That was more of a backstory, wasn't
My character was created with 16.
Oh, they should have had probably rolled for one anyways. Let's see. That'd be...
I think same as corruption points. You roll it. I think every increment of 10.
it? Mm-hmm.
Now I'm looking for it. Let's see. At 10, you'd roll for mental trauma. Willpower at plus 10. And a second one for when you hit 20.
Do we roll that even if we take it for the background check? Hmm.
Degrees of failure, 3.
Okay, yeah, a lot of these tests.
Okay, yeah, that kind of fits.
Mm-hmm. In which case, Marius would also have to roll it for.
I'd say you already kind of do that.
Yeah, that kind of fits. So
Oh, that was only 3d10 hours. Okay. So yeah, that would have been going
Yeah.
anyway. Character creation.
Then, yeah, let's see if Marius successfully resists whatever horrible things happen in his past.
I
So-
fucking,
So basically, Welton spends the next few while in church praying.
I fucking love the fact that Jace is teetering on the edge of like trauma. He's got
Mhm.
9 points.
9 points in the dream.
Yeah.
Mm.
I should probably start using that XP to get rid of insanity points.
No, don't do it, you fool. Mm.
So which of you have charms again?
It's everyone but.
Yep.
Yes.
Everyone but Thrain?
I think NY4N also missing one, but. Mm.
Alright, let me do a roll.
You guys are such fucking bad luck magnets, you guys. Mm.
Julius, please roll me awareness.
Oh
As you're
no.
traveling through the ship.
My meme skill, how dare you do this? No, my meme skill is weak.
You are weak.
As you're passing through a corridor, you feel something off. But as you look around, everything looks normal.
Mm-hmm.
Only your pants
Um,
fall down.
Just in case if it will be important in the incoming minutes.
Fucking paranoid. Mm.
To guess this, roll me awareness.
Oh yeah!
No,
As you-
not me.
In your paranoid state, start glancing around, looking for something wrong. You see it. Carved in the alcove of the wall. A symbol.
Of the Emperor?
I am going to